know I love you like I love myself. Just know I love you like there's no one else. Time is of the essence, I could die, so this is critical.
Today, we're going to be listening to Genesis. I haven't heard much else by Genesis. I've heard more Phil Collins, but not much Genesis. And it's going to be That's All. That's the song, the name is That's All. Which we know Phil Collins is in Genesis, but I mean, I've heard more Phil Collins by itself. So, yeah. All right, let's do this. Let me make sure the sound's okay. Why the heck I keep saying everything? I'm going to push play now. This beat so far is cool.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, and that's all. I could leave but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you with you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. I could leave but I won't go. Well, it'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truth is I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend.
Phil Collins has just always been that man. Like, he can sing his tail off, honey. Go ahead.
There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. But I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. So why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. But just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought it was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Where I could say day and you say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. That's all.
I have a question, but I'm going to ask this at the end. Because it's something I'm genuinely curious about. So, is this one of Genesis underrated type songs? The only reason I said that, I've heard like a few people recommend Genesis, but most people recommend more Phil Collins than Genesis. But I just wonder, like, because I ain't never in my life ever heard of anybody say it. And then, let me see, I ain't never in my life ever heard anybody request this once. This says it's 11, and this only has 11 million. I'm not saying that's not a lot of people, but 11 million 6 years ago, and people are all saying that this is very underrated. I'm looking, they're saying that this is underrated. This is going to be the most popular song next week. It deserves views. Super underrated song of theirs. So it's given that it's not as, maybe not as popular as people thought, because they're all saying that it's a super underrated song. Yeah, so maybe today is underrated. Maybe it wasn't underrated at that time, but maybe today. I don't know. I looked and I was like, is this underrated? So I was like checking real quick. I'm like, I wonder. And I just seen that, and I'm like, oh. Overall, that was freaking amazing. It seemed really cool. It was definitely different than stuff I've heard from Phil Collins and Genesis. It was really cool.
And I can't sleep at night. Got all these dreams to fight. I know it's angels on my back, but I can't see the light. Got all these demons on me. I know they scheming on me. Heard a shout coming from the distance. The Reaper screaming for me. Yeah, but I got purpose, so I can't go. I know the devil cursed my